So let us talk a little bit more as you begin writing about your fractal, just because it will be helpful in the work that you do. Yes, as the energies are raising, as the frequency is raising, humans will have much more ability. They will be upgraded. They will be moving to the higher frequency, the high vibrating energy. You will notice the changes in your body, this weight gain. This weight gain will settle down as you are overeating now. You are eating as you used to eat, and now your body does not need as much food. So we are asking, we will give you help to begin to back off the amount of food that you are ingesting, because your body no longer needs what it used to ingest. Therefore, it is storing in the form of extra weight around your belly. It is not storing for any reason such as, oh, there's a crisis, there's a calamity, there's going to be lack of. None of that is happening. It is simply that your energy, your frequency is so high you do not need the food that you are ingesting. So be very mindful before you put one single thing in your mouth. The clarity, the keeping your body clean, keeping it healthy, drinking lots of water, drinking more fluid, drinking more juices, drinking more just healthy, vibrant foods will be your better bet. And we will help you choose those and select those as you crave the vibrant food. Go ahead and ingest that, because we'll let you know what your body needs as you're moving through this process. As we go through this, you're going to see there will be adjustments being made. Your throat at this point, we're trying to clear it out so we can learn how to use your voice box more appropriately. As you know, you talk in a very slow southern drawl, which we are appreciative of that, because you do know your voice touches people at a molecular level. You've been told that, you know that. But in this instance, we will be talking quicker, faster, because it will be easier. It is a rhythm, a cadence that will touch people, that will change people, that will move them higher, that will make their energy raise, that will make them vibrate at a more vibrant area, a more vibrant pace. So let's talk about multidimensionality, because it seems to be a quest that you have in your mind. So let's discuss this. So we do talk about, you have what you all term as an oversoul, but it is a much larger collective being, if you will, that is living many thousands of lifetimes in many dimensions and many universes all over the galaxy. As you see in your work, what is happening is you are able to take people to view these other lifetimes. See, that is what you do. That is what your gift is. You take people into other dimensions. That is why you are able to go ahead and channel, because you can travel to other dimensions and you can tap into other frequencies. And therefore, while people are learning how to do this for themselves, we are asking you to please bring this information forward. As they want this information, they're just not able to reach it at this time. That is why you've been chosen to bring this information forward. All of the training, all of the ability, but most of all, the willingness and the wanting and the knowing that this is your journey, that this is what you have come to this earth to do, to help people wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, people. It is time to wake up and get out of this programmed misery that you are living in. Life is not meant to be miserable. It is not meant to be this misery. And if you think we are taking a reaching hand, and we want to take you out of that dark hole of despair and gloom and doom and bring you into the sunshine, into the light, into the brightness of a more beautiful, amazing, incredible world that you can have in front of you. Look around you at the beauty. If you don't understand how beautiful this earth is, this one loves flowers. Go look and see the amazing, vast collection of the flowers that are created, and the animals and the leaves and the sky. Every single moment and every single day of every moment that you look in the sky, it is a different palette. It is never, ever, ever, ever in any moment in time the same as it was a time before. It is ever changing, ever evolving, ever beautiful. This beautiful sky that you have, the sunsets, no two sunsets ever look the same. No two sunrises ever look the same. It is a beautiful, beautiful, forever moving, ever changing, transforming planet that you live on. So what we are asking for you to do is let us take you out of this dark hole of despair, this dark hole of sorrow, this sadness that is bogging you down, and bring you into the sunshine. What will bring you into the sunshine, you ask? This information, this knowing. First of all, moving away from your devices, except to use your devices now. We love how the devices are being used to listen to very important, vital information that is of another level, another frequency, raising you into a higher frequency. If you are drawn to channelers, as you must be drawn to this one, what you are seeing is that these channelers bring in truth. They bring in knowledge. Always use your discernment as you listen to the channelers and you listen to the information. But this information is coming of a higher frequency, and that higher frequency will help you remember who you are, remember how powerful you are, remember to start exploring yourself, step out of the box that people have told you you have to stay in, climb out of that box. Color outside the lines. That is what you're here to do. Color outside of the lines. Don't stay within those lines. See where your uniqueness, your creativity, your beauty will take you, because that will give you the happiness that you need. The first process, as you know, as you hear from every channeler, because you see, the information, the truth is the truth. It comes from many, many different sources, many different ways to touch your hearts, to touch your frequencies, to touch who you are. You see, just as that sky changes, and that sky is beautiful, so do you change. You change in a most amazing, unique way every single moment of every single day. You are not, from one moment to the next, you are not who you were. You are not what you used to be. And that is the beautiful evolution of it, is to see who you are becoming and go with the flow of the change. But the first step in that is to begin to release these controlling beliefs that you have in your mind. You have been trained, you have been taught. Anytime you think outside of this belief system, you are reprimanded, you are chastised, you are brought into fear that you need to come into this certain way of thinking and stay within these parameters of thinking, and that is not how it is. But there are groups of people that want to keep you as their sheep, as their slaves, as their control factor. They do not want you to see the beauty of the uniqueness of who you are, because once you do that, then they lose control of you, getting you to do all of their heavy lifting, all their hard work, all of their working so that they can gain profit and wealth and control over everything. And that is not what they're trying to keep you asleep. So it is not the easiest process as you begin this awakening process, as you begin to get out of that dark hole of despair and misery and unhappiness. It is a matter of you beginning to know who you are, to love yourself. And you see, in order to love yourself, you're going to have to release all these thoughts that are going on in your mind, all these thoughts of shame and guilt, because you see, you've been fed a lifetime of shame and guilt, that you are not good enough, you are not worthy, how dare you behave this way, how dare you have this thought, how dare you act this way or talk this way or think anything out of the normal, because you are strange, you don't fit in, you are in jeopardy of getting booted out of the tribe. And you see, humans are tribal animals. They want, not animals, they are tribal. They want to be a part of a tribe. So if you need to be a part of a tribe, then begin to search for those who are on the path of seeking, and therefore you will eventually find a tribe. And this tribe, what the tribe is creating, is a tribe that is loving and accepting of the amazing uniqueness of every single human being that walks this earth, to understand that you are not like any other human. No other human has had the lifetimes or is living the current lifetimes that you are living across the dimensions. No one. So therefore, they don't have the experiences that you do. They are not. They are similar, and you may always find similarities in other humans, but your uniqueness is what is your strength and your power. And that's what you've not been allowed in the raising of this, allowed to be, is your unique self. You see, you think about it from a very small baby. You have to be conformed into the family you were born into, and then if you go into daycare, you are conformed into the daycare because they have to move the masses in a certain way and have everyone behave this way. And then you go into school, and every single classroom, every single moment, every single teacher needs you to conform to what they need so they can keep control over what they need. Then the information you're being fed is very so limited and not even accurate, and so much of it is so useless. So much of it is useless. It doesn't help you in your day-to-day lives and your uniqueness. What it does is it conforms you and it dummies you down. Actually, it dummies you down. All these new little babies coming out and these children that are being diagnosed ADD, it is not that they are ADD, it is that your systems are antiquated, that you take these brilliant, amazing, beautiful, creative children and you throw them in this system, this prison. It's a prison for children. It's a prison. Do not think outside the box. Oh, God forbid you get out of line. Do not turn around and talk to another human and interact, because that is not what we need to do. It is not the time to interact. Do not be children. Do not run and play and just sit at the desk and now do the next assignment and do the next assignment and don't go off, don't sway, don't get out of the box. Oh, that is not what I told you to think. Your answer is not what I told you to think. Don't you see what we're doing? We are just taking our children and we are just keeping them down and training them in the programming that we've been programmed. So what we are saying is, as you are on this path of seeking, we want you to open your minds. We want you to allow yourself the permission to explore who you really are. As you're going on this path of seeking, the seeking path is a very quiet, can feel very lonely because you are not sure of where you're being led. But sit quietly, and those on the other side of the veil and your own self on the other side of the veil is going to guide you. Because if you are hearing this channeling, you are on the path. And so listen to your guidance. It is time for you to start letting go of your old belief systems and looking around and seeing what resonates in your heart as truth, as validity. See what is making you joyful. That is very important to keep your vibrations raised. One of the ways you could keep your vibrations raised, think of the things that make your heart soar. Laura always uses this idea. Think of a little puppy dog that is in the car and its ears are flapping in the wind and its tail's wagging as its head's hanging out the window. Just happy. The tongue is flapping, the ears are flapping, the tail is wagging. There is nothing better to that puppy than being in that car, just loving where he's at. Think about that for yourself. What makes you that happy? It can be the small things. Maybe you love flowers, then begin to have flowers around you. Bring flowers in your home, 1 or 2 flowers, just to enjoy the beauty of it. Maybe it is having the wind blow in your hair. Go ride a bicycle, go get in a boat. Maybe it's being outside, get in a kayak. Go take a walk, go in the woods, find the trails around your house. What is it that makes you feel free and happy? Begin to put those things in your life. That's how you begin to raise your vibrations. You get out of the mundane, zombie-like Groundhog Day, the next day, every day, same old thing. Escape from that whenever you can so you can begin to explore who you are. Be around those people that make you happy, not those people who want to beat you back into submission, beat you back down to the ways of their thinking, want to ridicule you and make fun of you for the way you were thinking, for the path you were on. This is not beneficial for you. These are not the people that will help you rise and begin to see who your unique person is and who your gifts are. And then there is doing the work. Inside your body, if you're beginning to get ill, if you have lots of aches and pains and body aches, what is going on is that you have emotions that are blocked in your physical body. You see, when you're not allowed to release these emotions and you just stuff them down and stuff them down, they will get stuck in your physical body as energy blockages and move out of your body as physical pain. So the next step for you is to begin to let some of that come up. Look at it. You have to go and release the heavy things that you've been holding on, those things that bring you shame, guilt, that you hide away. That is destroying you. Not destroying you, it is keeping you down. It is holding you down. So to begin your path of seeking, it is to release those heavy emotions from your body. You know, those heavy emotions come from your lower chakras, the red, the orange, the yellow chakra below your belly. Those hold the pain, the guilt, the shame. Those are the things that need to be released in your body. So ask for help with that. If you need someone who can help you to release those things, look for healers, look for alternative healers that can help you do that. Releasing those heavy densities. And now what is going on is that perhaps since the veil is thinning and the energy around us is thinning, you may be having traumas from other lifetimes that you lead because the veil is thinning, and that will come through in this lifetime. Those also need to be relieved. So look for healers that can help you. Here's what you do. You set your intention. I am ready to raise my vibrations. Please guide me. Give me people that can help me learn to help myself, help me clear my body. It is a process. It is not a light switch, step by step. You will be shown and guided to people, to perhaps YouTube channelers, to healers, to different channels, information that will help you on your path. Your path will be absolutely different than everybody else's path. You will be guided to things that resonate with you and what it is that you need to take a look at. So it's about listening to your guidance. Do not argue with it. Just do what it asks you to do, and you will begin your journey. We are pleased to come through. This is the collective information that all people have access to, but we've asked Laura to bring this forth for you so that you can begin your journey as a seeker or continue your journey that you're on. We're all a seeker. Remember, listen to your guidance. There is much love here for you.